Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. BTM here, bringing you my final installation in my Civilization 5 walkthrough, playthrough, whatever you will call it. In this episode, we're going to wrap up the game, and we're going to do that by going for a science victory. So I'm actually going to show you the science victory. We're going to walk through on how to do it, and I'm also going to just show you what's happening in the world. As you guys know, initially we said, hey, let's go for a military victory. However, I've gotten to a point with Isabella where it's literally going to be nearly impossible to kill her, or it's just going to take forever, and I am incredibly lazy. So as you can see here, I have my very first spaceship part built, and that's actually why I brought you guys into this game at this exact moment in time, because I just have my very first spaceship part built. I have my first of the 3 SS boosters I'll need in order to build my spaceship part, so we're going to add that to our spaceship, and now our spaceship is one piece closer to being completed. Now let me see something here really fast. Alrighty, 1 second. So let me first walk you through what happened in the war. I fought Isabella, and I actually was unable to actually capture any of her cities. I dropped a few more bombs. I didn't get to Seville. I dropped more bombs. I kept the pressure on her. But then at the end of the day, I kind of got attacked by Napoleon, and she offered me this really good peace treaty. So I decided to take her peace treaty and decimate Napoleon. As you can see, we've captured most of Napoleon's cities here, and Napoleon actually has this one city left, which I also nuked. I nuked this entire area. I also dropped a nuke up here. However, Isabella captured it and cleaned it up, unfortunately. And that's kind of what happened. And I realized at this point it was going to be such a pain and such a hassle to try to move on from dropping all these nukes and capturing and burning them all down and stopping Isabella from new cities. I realized that since we have so much science, it would just be so much easier to show you guys a science victory. So that's what I'm doing here. So my apologies if you wanted to see me finish dropping down, or I'm sorry, if you wanted to see me do a military victory. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. However, I will show you guys giant death robots, which are awesome and fun. Oh, I forgot that we were still at war. Right, I'll totally take that peace treaty. I think I'm 10 turns away from winning the game, actually, in terms of the amount of time it'll take me to get everything built for my trip to Alpha Centauri, the faraway star. But anyway, yeah, it just was going to be really time-consuming, and I wouldn't be able to show it on camera to beat Isabella just because of how sprawled she was. And because it's an archipelago map,
every particle of matter is attracted by or gravitates to every other particle of matter, with a force inversely proportional to the squares of their distances,
aka the law of gravity. But either way, so what happened was I just decided it'd be so much easier to do it this way. And look at this, we have a giant death robot roaming around our city. This is awesome. I did just build that for my own ego reasons, just to let you guys know that, just to show you guys. Let's see this bad boy. Look at that thing. So that's pretty much actually the best unit you can have in the game. It does cost uranium to make each one, but they're very tall. They have a damage, I believe, of 150, a strength of 150. So they're absurdly strong, and they're going to be able to kill nearly everything they walk into, which is a good thing. So here we're going to get our SS engine built, and I think that should actually, after I have the engine, I have 2 more boosters I need, and then I think I have a city up here working on the cockpit. Yes, right here. I think that'll be actually everything we need in order to build our spaceship. So I just decided to cut the series, not necessarily short, but cut out a lot of the boring, tedious bits, just because it was literally going to take me hours upon hours to kill each little city throughout the way. And we'll show you guys a space victory, and I'll announce what my future plans with Civilization are. And I think you guys will really dig it, so I'm looking forward to getting some feedback and knowing what you guys think. In fact, actually, oh, I need to build this part too. Okay. While I work on getting the parts I need, let me actually tell you what I'd like to do in the future with Civilization. I envision this series where each step along the way, by the way, we're almost about to complete rationalism. We can either have +1 gold from each science building, or science from research agreements 50%. We're not really doing any research agreements with anybody left, so we'll go for +1 gold. We have 88 gold a turn right now. Let's see. 142. Wow, that definitely was a huge boost of gold just because we're making so much science. So, as I was previously saying, though, I envision this series with Civilization. I guess that doesn't really matter. So, do you fly? Do you drive? Oh, that's so cool. Look, it's my spaceship parts. Okay. I guess that's too far away. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So I guess we drive you on down to, yep, the capital. This is awesome. Our roads are coming in handy, that is for sure. So what I envision is a series where I'm going to plan it out beforehand, basically each step of the way. Oh, this is built too. Excellent. We're going to also drive you down to the capital. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. I've actually never built the Science Victory before. Okay. You can do whatever you want. I envision this series where basically I plan it out beforehand so I know like the choices and the options that are going to happen. But then at the end of each episode, I pose to you guys the questions that have been pre-planned. And then you guys tell me in the comments what you want me to do. And I do it. And so it kind of becomes this awesome interaction between you and me where you pick the action you want me to take, and I do it in the next episode, and it's planned so there's some structure and it gets done in a neat and orderly fashion and we can all enjoy it. But at the same time, you guys dictate the flow and how the game progresses. So maybe in the end of this episode, my question for you guys is, what civilization do you want me to play if I do another civilization series? I'll play any civ. Just let me know what. Just let me know what, and so let me know civilization and the map type you prefer. We'll see what we can get going. And then I'll look to, okay, a lot of demands. We'll just ignore all of you because it doesn't matter. I'm about to send a man to another star anyway. So then I'll look at your requests. I'll do it. And hopefully, why can't I go? Oh, that's why I can't go to the city. There's already somebody there. Okay. Stupid me. Let us build our spaceship. There we go. Okay. So we have a second SS booster on our ship. And where's our third SS booster? Let's get you to Thebes as fast as possible. And we're going to get you to Thebes also as fast as possible. Okay. So my question to you guys is, first off, what civilization do you want me to play and what map type? And so my goal is to have this kind of casual series where you tell me each episode after I prompt you guys what you want me to do. I'll leave it in the description in case you guys don't want to watch the entire episode to find out what my next goal is. But I hopefully will kind of make this awesome interactive series that you guys really enjoy and we can all do together.
In preparing for battle, I have always found that plans are useless, but planning is indispensable.
And that's the Pentagon, by the way. I totally forgot that I had built it. So there you go. And look at that. Our spaceship now has an engine and all three boosters on it. Now we can get the cockpit thrown onto there. And I wonder if more parts are added to this thing. Let's see. Yep. Oh, look. There it is. Okay. Now we just need the, I think we just need the stasis chamber. If I'm not correct. Let me open my technology tree. Yeah, I just need this one last piece. And we'll actually have our engineer in the city ready to make it built as fast as possible. So let's quit zooming around the map here. And that's going to pretty much wrap up the series, us launching to the moon. I've never done Civilization before, and I totally understand why there's not a huge audience for it. I guess it's not as popular or as interesting as other games. So my goal really is, by making this an interactive series that you guys can play with me, my hope is that you guys will enjoy it and get involved. And so if this flops majorly and you guys hate it, that's completely fine by me. I understand if it's not your favorite of all time, although I can't understand why I think it'd be your favorite of all time. But if you guys don't enjoy the concept of a Civilization game where you guys are choosing or it doesn't do well, we don't have to do it. I'm obviously going to keep doing Age of Empires 3.
The impact of nanotechnology is expected to exceed the impact that the electronics revolution has had on our lives.
Indeed. I also changed the sound, by the way, so hopefully it's a little bit better for you guys. But we'll see what's going on. I would like to do at least one more Civilization walkthrough. I mean, originally I said, hey, I'm going to do it through every Civilization and every game, but it's kind of hard to do that. Civilization just isn't that popular of a game, I guess, and it is hard and boring to watch. So I don't want to force anybody to watch something that is hard and boring to watch. Let's get our last piece of our ship together. Here we go. Stasis chamber. and I cannot do it on spaceship parts, unfortunately. Okay, then we'll send you to Memphis, and we'll have us build, just for kicks and giggles at this point. It doesn't really matter if we build anything or not, but we're gonna have you build the Great Firewall really fast. That way we can just get as many wonders in as possible. Peace treaty with Napoleon ended, but I guarantee you he's not gonna do anything to us. That wouldn't be smart. So we're gonna wrap this game. We're gonna wrap this game up. Either way, I really enjoyed playing Civilization on camera. Oh no, Napoleon's gonna die to William of Orange. I wonder if he'll die before I win the game. We'll see soon. But it was a lot of fun to play this, and either way, regardless of whether there's a lot of feedback in my YouTube Civilization series does well or not, it was a good experience for me, and I'm thrilled with the way it's turned out.
Distrust and caution are the parents of security.
And I gotta say, that really reminds me of Matrix for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. And look at my happiness. My people love me. 61 happiness. And another great engineer, which unfortunately is completely useless for me. I could build a United Nations and then... Ooh. Science or United Nations. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to save the game here. Right here. Okay? Quick save game. Okay? I'm going to quick save this game. And you know what we'll do? I think we'll actually record both. I think... Right, okay. So it should be saved up properly. We'll record both endings and we'll see which one we like better. That way we kind of have our pick. Peace treaty, peace treaty, peace treaty. Okay, there we go. So that's going to go there. You're going to go there. So we're going to have actually two endings to this video. We'll have the normal ending and we'll have the diplomatic ending. That way you guys will get to see both. And strategy-wise, since I'm obligated to talk about strategy in my videos, let me just say it doesn't really make a huge difference which ending you go for, except in terms of time, I guess. I'm in a little bit more of a time crunch, although I do have the great engineer, so maybe I'm not. Now, by the way, the game does normally end at 2050, so you got to keep in mind the fact that the game ends then, and then it's usually the highest score that wins, that resolves the game, unless, however, you turn off the game ending, or you decide to keep playing, which you of course can and are completely free to do. I mean, there's that one guy who played this Civilization game for like, I don't know, 10 years, Civilization 2 I think, and it kind of got to the point where it's just 3 countries left and they were just like, were destroying the planet repeatedly. I unfortunately see that likely happening unless I do a science victory or diplomatic victory, just because of how long it's going on, and just because Spain, despite the fact that I think I'm pretty militarily stronger than her, she does have all the technology that we do. We were actually fighting a little bit of a naval battle earlier, and she had bombers and submarines and battleships. And I realized that despite my technological prowess, I definitely still had a... One second. Despite my technological prowess, I still would not just be able to go in there and wipe her out very quickly, unfortunately. So that's kind of why I decided to shift to the science victory since I was so close. And it looks here like I built everything I need to. So after I click to add this to my spaceship, I think the game is over. I think this is it, guys. Let's see. It's been a good run. I did it. Oh yeah, look at my spaceship fly away.
You have achieved victory through mastery of science. You have conquered the mysteries of nature and led your people on a voyage to a brave new world. Your triumph will be remembered as long as the stars burn in the night sky.
Oh, yep, we did it, we did it, we did it. Awesome. Now, here's something I want to see. We can go to, that's the info. Now we can look at the demographics and actually like kind of see where we ranked in the world. We had the most population, 56 million. Definitely huge there. We had the most food. We had the most manufactured good, which comes out to production. But we didn't have the most gold, actually. No, or Isabella was killing us in terms of gold, and we also didn't have the most land. Isabella was killing us in terms of land. We did have the biggest army, though. We did have the most approval, and we did have the most science. But that's kind of interesting. So Isabella, in the long term, potentially could beat us just because she gets more gold and has more land. And that's kind of why I forced the victory. Now let me see something. Oh man, we didn't even get to the #1 level of the game. We apparently could have played better, I guess. And we are like Hammurabi. When Marmaduke sent me to rule over men to give the protection of rights to the land, I did right and righteousness and brought about the well-being of the oppressed. I did indeed. Now here's something I want to see here. I've done this victory. I'm going to click on wait just one more turn, and I'm going to see if I can do a UN victory now, if I can win it both ways in one game. I don't think I can. Now it's going to take 7 turns to build from this city. Let's see. If we go to Carthage, it'll take 9 turns to build from that city. So let's get our great engineer, and I don't think we can use a great engineer to speed this up, but we'll start to build the United Nations. It's going to take 7 turns. We'll shift our city to production. It's still going to take 7 turns. Bummer. And we won the game through a science victory. So I'm just derping around here. And after we build the UN, I don't think we'll play anymore. So what we are going to do, though, really fast, now that we what we are going to do really fast now that we're working on the UN victories, we're going to pledge to protect all of these cities, and we're going to start spreading around some gold. And the reason why is I want these people to be friendly with me. Okay, so they're at my allies, because the city-states actually will vote for you. They're solidly my allies too. Excellent. They're not so much. They're almost my allies. Let's see. Pledge to protect you. We'll give you some gold. What happens is these city-states will actually vote for you in the UN. So basically what I'm doing is I'm bribing the UN to help me win the game. Bribery, kids. So let's actually see what we can do. We'll go create a golden age. That way we can max out the amount of gold we get really fast before the game ends. And that should probably just about do it, right? All these city-states love us. I probably should check out these city-states. I don't see anybody else actually winning a vote against me in the UN, if that means anything whatsoever. But it's possible the UN could vote for Isabella, although I don't know how many city-states she's friends with relative to me. Most people see her as a warmongering menace to the world. I mean, I am a warmongering menace to the world in my own right, but we'll soon see, right? Where's my great engineer? We need to get that guy going really, really quickly. Let's see. Great engineer, great engineer. I love that that's like a steampunk steam shovel.
The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Awesome. We now have access to jet fighters. Now, what I'd like to do really quickly, we'll build a bomb shelter, why not? Bomb shelters, by the way, are definitely one of the smartest things you can build in the end of the game. They prevent you from losing 75% of your population due to atomic blasts, and considering that you've seen the effects that atomic radiation and blasting can have, size 8 city, size 11 city, the effect that atomic bombs can have on civilizations like this, you understand why that's a very, very wise choice. I like to build them in all my cities when I get to the end of the game. Now, I'm trying to build this UN, and what we're going to do, since we're making 318 gold a turn, oh, I can speed it up. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell every military unit we have. And our goal here, actually, is going to be to get as much gold as possible in the kind of a last-ditch hoorah, right? Let's see if we can get enough gold and bribe as many people as possible just to make sure that no matter what, this UN vote goes solidly in our favor. It is kind of risky. Well, it's not risky at all, actually, come to think of it, deleting all these units, because I really have no plan of fighting out through the rest of the game. If I did, it would be kind of foolish of me to delete these units needlessly, I guess. But since we're not going to keep playing the game, it's worth getting this gold. My goal here, by the way, is to get to 2,000 gold, hopefully. That way I can send 2 1,000 gold bribes or gifts to city-states that are kind of on the fence, and maybe secure up just a few more votes. Let's see. Destroy you. And this will be really interesting if we go look at the demographics again after we win this game a second time, because what will happen, okay, there we go, 2,000 gold. What will happen is we're actually going to be very low in terms of military. Now, these two cities love me. However, this city-state, or this city hates me. I don't think I'm going to try to fix them. They like me. they're neutral. They're neutral. They like me. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 city-states that 6 city-states that definitely like me. We can definitely give them a gift. You know what? Let's see if we can get 250 more gold from selling stuff. 62 gold. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get more gold. So we can definitely give a little bit of gold to them. They're not our allies yet. Uh-oh. They still are not our allies. Okay, they have to be our... No, they're not our allies. I don't know why. Somebody else. Oh, they're allied with them, and we're going to need another 54 influence. Dang it, we just threw away that gold. Not good. Maybe we can buy out this player. They're allied with nobody. Excellent. Let's... No, no, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, we'll give them 1,000 gold. There we go. Now they're solidly our allies. And I think we now, at this point, can probably come here, speed up building of the UN, and trigger diplomatic voting. So let's see. I don't even know why I'm still bothering to assign building here. Let's see. Alright, next turn. UN, let's go. Come on, UN. Oh, nope. First we gotta watch these two guys fight again. Oh, it looks like... Ooh, Napoleon looks like he's about to lose his capital. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win the game again. Oh, man. Let's see. Think about it. Think about it, computer. Come on, let's go. I want to see if I'm going to win the UN voting. Preparing turn for barbarians. Oh, yep. Sweet. Okay. This preliminary polling shows which world powers are favored by players in the UN. Players cannot vote for themselves. Starting with the next vote, diplomatic victory is possible. Votes needed for diplomatic victory, 9. Aw, man. So the one person who abstained was Geneva. Geneva did not vote for anybody. And look at, so William... Oh, man, I had 8 votes. William had 4. Isabella had 3. Unfortunately, though, I'm 1 vote away from winning. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Geneva. Where's Geneva? Geneva. Monaco. We're going to go to Geneva here. We're going to pledge to protect them. Ooh. We're going to give them a little bit of a... Dang it, I need some more gold so I can do what I need to... Oh, here's some stuff I can destroy for some more gold. Let's see if we can hopefully get to 1,000 gold so we can roundly and evenly buy off their vote. Or at least sway them in our favor. Delete you, delete you. So close. Will you be enough? There we go. 1,010 gold. We'll send you a big, nice pile of gold. Ah, they're my friends. Okay. Now, will that help me win the game yet? Let's see. I need 9. Is there any units I can... I don't think there's anything I can do here, actually, unfortunately. So now it's time, I guess, just to wait and see. Does this mean we win the game on the next turn, or... Don't want to build a nuclear plant. It's a foolish choice. And I do have an atomic bomb sitting there that I haven't done anything with. Let's see. Okay, so now we should trigger diplomatic voting this turn and win the game, hopefully. I'm not quite sure. I have no idea how this works. I mean, I built the United Nations. So, and hopefully I've bribed everybody appropriately. Oh, sweet. I get more influence for building the United Nations, so now Geneva is my ally. So that should let them vote for me, and that should make me the ruler of the world. Okay. Or not. I don't know quite what happened. 1 second. Let me just look and see. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I won the game, I think. I don't know. United Nations. Global politics. Right. By the way, you can definitely go through your diplomacy and you can see every deal you've made and turn. Like me and Isabella had a turn for peace. You can see she offered me some stuff. I took it. He offered me a city, though, that's now size 2. Napoleon offered me a city. Isabella offered me all these luxury resources. All good stuff, but okay, I guess. Well, I won the game. Either way, I win. Ta-da! I won. Hoorah! Congratulations to me. Good game, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me know what civilization you'd like me to play in a future series, and I'm going to work on getting that series set up. It has been a pleasure. We won the game. That is for sure. I can't retire from the game. Why can't I retire from the game? Maybe it's because I already won. Okay. Anyway, good game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Let me know what civilization you'd like me to play next time. And until next time, happy hunting.